guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning watcher, you may have noticed that my background's a little bit different. Yesterday I decided to rearrange my room to make kind of like a book corner. I had my mirror over here and then I decided to swap it, and I like it so much more because now I have a little book corner and I love it. But today in this video I have a book haul. This is going to be a haul of all of the books I've gotten over the past 2 months, I want to say. Half of it is like Target and Barnes & Noble, and then the other half is going to be thrifted books. So I'll kind of distinguish between the two when I am showing you guys the books that I got. To start off, I'm going to be starting with the books that I've gotten from normal stores, so Barnes & Noble, Target, Books A Million, Amazon, that type of stuff. Starting off, we have the first 3 books in the Natural series. I have in fact read the first one. I read this as soon as I got it. Literally the day that I got it, I read it. So safe to say that I love it. And then I immediately ordered this on Amazon. Have yet to read it, but then I was at Barnes and decided to get the 3rd book. So I have the first 3 books to the Natural series. They're giving like Criminal Minds but teenagers. So it's a lot of fun. It's outside of my comfort zone. I usually don't read books like that. And I got this book from Barnes as well. It's called Dragonfall by L.R. Lamb. I honestly don't really know what it's about. All I know is that there's a dragon on the front, and I remember when I read the synopsis. It says, long ago humans betrayed dragons, stealing their magic and banishing them to a dying world. Centuries later, their descendants worship dragons as gods, but the gods remember and they do not forgive. So I'm not too sure if dragons are included. I'm kind of hopeful that dragons are included, but this just sounded super interesting, and it is the monthly pick at my Barnes, so I grabbed this. And then this stack right here is the books that I got when Target was having their buy 2 get 1 or buy 1 get 50% off. I don't remember which one it was. All I know is that they're having a sale. This is what started my book buying. But first things first is Daydream by Hannah Grace. This is the 3rd book in the Maple Hills standalone series. This is about Henry, and I've been waiting for Henry's book since Icebreaker, and I absolutely loved Icebreaker actually. I know everyone talks about it as like a smutty hockey romance, and it is, but I also loved the characters in it. Like, unironically, I loved it as a romance novel, so I'm super excited to get his book. Also, this cover is stunning. There's a glare, but it's so beautiful. The purple, are you kidding me? I think she's like a reader, and I think she's a tutor, question mark? Yeah, she's a tutor, and he's become like captain of the hockey team. I don't know, but I really want to read this soon because I was reading Icebreaker when the Lightning, like the Tampa Bay hockey team, when they were in season, and I went to a hockey game while I was reading Icebreaker, and it was incredible. That was like the best crossover ever. So I want to read this because I want to go to a Lightning game soon, and I hope that hockey's included just like a little bit, but I just love this cover so much. And then next is A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston. I read 7 Year Slip by her as well, and I read 7 Year Slip in one sitting, and this has the magical realism, is that what it's called? There's like a magical element to it where she gets stuck in her favorite story, like in her favorite book she gets stuck in that small town, and so when she's stuck in that small town she is meeting all of these characters that she loves, and that just sounds super interesting. I'm just gonna picture Stars Hollow the entire time I'm reading this, so I'm really excited for this. I really want to pick this up soon. I just have not been in a romance mood, but I feel it coming. I feel like I'm gonna be in a romance mood soon. And these next 4 books I have in fact read, I just didn't have a copy of it. So the first one is Wild Love by Elsie Silver. This is the 1st book in the Rose Hill series. I devoured this book. I loved it so much. I also want to get Wild Eyes as well as the 2nd book because I liked Wild Eyes more than Wild Love, but this cover is just stunning, and it was like $7 with the deal that Target was having. So love her. And then next up is When the Moon Hatched. It is this big brick of a book. It is massive. This is the one that everyone talks about that has a glossary, but just look at how stunning. This book, it was good. It wasn't my favorite fantasy ever. I am excited for the 2nd book, and I understand the hype that it gets, but again, this was a book that I just read on my Kindle and I really wanted a physical copy of, also because it looks way more impressive because of how huge it is. and I just knew that I would want a copy on my shelf, so I decided to get it. And then next is Ashes and the Starcursed King. I have A Serpent in the Wings of Night right here. I just hadn't gotten the second book in it. I also want to get the novella. I forgot what the novella is called, but I want to get the novella as well. Second book in the Crowns of Nyaxa series, not including the novella obviously, and the third book comes out really, really soon. I'm so excited for that, but I just wanted a copy of this on my shelf again because of the sale, so I let myself get it. This is what sparked me placing an order for Target, and that was the paperback of Fourth Wing, and it has the dragons on the side, and it is the black paperback. I absolutely loved Fourth Wing when I read it a year ago, actually. And it is to this day one of my favorite fantasy books. Fourth Wing and Powerless are the only two books as of right now that I have a separate copy of, and I just love this book so much, and I love this edition, and I think she's gonna look stunning on my shelves. My stack over here is going to fall really soon. Next up, we have books that I've gotten from Books A Million in the clearance section. So first off, we have Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I got this for $5.97. I have yet to read any of Jane Austen's novels. I know. I love Pride and Prejudice, and I think I watched Emma as well, but I do really, really want to read them, but even if I don't read them, I just feel like, also, I got Emma as well for the same price, and first of all, these copies are just stunning, but I just want them on my shelf because I do love Jane Austen, and I also love the movies that have been made from her novels, but I do want to eventually read these, but even if I don't, again, I just wanted these on my shelf so bad. And then next we have A New York Minute, which was also $5.97. This is by Kate Spencer. I have no idea what it's about. I bought this because when I was at Books A Million, it was a few days before I was leaving for my trip to New York with Jake, and I just bought this because I thought it would be nice to read after like the trip, you know, to reminisce on it. I don't know, I just got it also because the cover's beautiful. And next is Legendborn, which I got for $5. Do not know what this is about. I know it's like a YA fantasy, but I just hear a lot of people talk about this, so I decided to grab it. And then next are the books that I have thrifted. So recently, that is me and my mom's favorite thing to do, is go to like thrift bookstores. It has been a lot of fun, and I've found some goodies. So first up, we have the first two books in the Mortal Instruments series, and again, I don't know what these are about. I have the second book in the Infernal Devices series because, again, I thrifted that a while ago, and I decided to pick it up because it was $2. But I have the first two books. I thrifted the first two books, which is a great find, and they're also in pretty decent condition, but they were really, really popular when I was in middle school, and I've never read them, so I was very excited to find the first two. My stack is falling. I shockingly can never find any fantasy books when thrifting. These are YA, so it's a little bit different, but like actual fantasy books I can never find. This one, it caught my attention immediately. It is The Angel of the Crows, and it's by Catherine Addison. It's not a story you think it is. These are not the characters you think they are. This is not a book you are expecting. So there's angels, vampires, and werewolves, and humans. Jack the Ripper stalks the streets of this London too, but this London has an angel, the Angel of Crows. Huh. Maybe I want to read this soon. This sounds really interesting, actually. I read the synopsis when I first bought it because I was thrifting for books. I had no choice but to read the synopsis. This actually sounds really interesting. Huh. And then, oh no. It's like playing Jenga. And then the next book I kind of just got because it looked pretty. This was $3 and this is also $3. It's The Most Likely Club, and it's by Alyssa Friedland. I don't really know what it's about. I think that they were all friends, like best friends in high school, and then they kind of went their separate ways, and then the high school reunion, that's what it is. I just thought that it looked cute, and it kind of gives me like women's fiction a little bit because I think it's about 4 best friends, obviously there's 4 people on this, and just reuniting after college, I think. It says, an ode to female friendship, second chances, and the people who are the most likely to love us the most. Also, she's pink and red. I love pink and red together. Okay, and the last, but definitely not least, books that I got thrifting, and of this entire haul, is Heartstopper 1 and 2. So I was very shocked when I found these two. I forgot how much I got them for. I think that these were like $5, but I was very shocked when I found these, and I've been wanting to read these so bad because one of my coworkers was telling me that the TV show is really good, and she said that I don't have to read the books before, and it's totally fine to watch the TV show before reading the books, but they're just really easy reads, so I know that I can get this through. So when I have an inkling to watch the show, I'll read these. I'll pick them up super quick. These are about Nick and Charlie, I believe. Yeah, Nick and Charlie, and it's just, I don't know, it just seems like a really, really cute romance. And again, it is a graphic novel, and I think the last graphic novel that I read was in first grade. I'm really excited to read these. These are going to be super fun. I'm going to organize these super quick, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have to hold these or else they will, oh, maybe not. I'm not risking that. But these are the books that I've bought in the past couple months, and stay tuned for another video that I have in mind. I think I want to rearrange my bookshelves, and I think I want to create that into a video. Since I rearranged my room, I definitely want to rearrange my bookshelves. How many books did I even buy? Hold up. Okay, so there are 20 books in this haul. That's a lot for me, at least. I usually don't buy that many books. But I am excited to finally put these away because I've kept them on this cart right here, and I've kept all of the books that I've bought in the past couple months to make this video. Finally put these away. I don't know if I have any room to put these away, but I definitely need to put these away. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed my little book haul. Let me know if you have read any of the books I haven't read yet and your thoughts on them, especially the ones that I'm not too sure about, like the books I thrifted. I'm curious to see if anyone has read those. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one.